There's just something so satisfying about nurturing plants and watching them grow. Whether your dream garden looks like rows of fresh veggies or a burst of colorful flowers, one thing's for sure. We want to keep those pesky pests away. That's why we're here, to equip you with the know-how to protect your plants naturally and effectively. Are you ready to dig in? Let's get growing. First up, to win any battle, you gotta know who you're up against, right? Well, the same goes for your garden. From those tiny aphids that cluster on stems to those sneaky slugs that leave their silvery trails, identifying these critters early on is key to protecting your plants. We're going to walk you through the usual suspects, those common garden pests that tend to pop up. We'll talk about how to spot them, the signs of damage they leave behind, and what makes them happy, because knowing your enemy is the first step to keeping them at bay. Remember, a little knowledge goes a long way in the garden. Soon you'll be identifying pests like a pro. Companion planting is one of my favorite natural pest control methods. Some plants are just naturally gifted at repelling certain pests. Take marigolds, for instance. They're like the life of the party, deterring all sorts of unwanted guests from your precious tomatoes. And basil? Well, it not only adds a burst of flavor to your dishes, but also keeps those pesky insects away from your plants. By strategically placing plants that have each other's backs, you're encouraging beneficial insects to stick around while naturally deterring those that might want to overstay their welcome. It's about working with nature, not against it, and that's what makes gardening so rewarding. Giving your plants enough space to breathe and grow helps prevent diseases and pest infestations. Plus, proper spacing allows sunlight to reach every corner of your garden, ensuring strong and healthy plants that can better withstand any pest pressures. Now, let's head to the kitchen, my favorite room in the house, because sometimes the best pest control solutions are the ones we whip up ourselves. We're talking about homemade insecticides that are not only effective, but also safe for you, your family, and those beneficial critters that call your garden home. One of my go-to recipes is a simple concoction of garlic, chili peppers, and a touch of dish soap. The garlic and chili act as natural repellents, while the dish soap helps the mixture stick to the leaves and deters those pesky insects. Just mix up a batch, pop it in a spray bottle, and give your plants a gentle misting. You'll be amazed at how well this little DIY magic works. Sometimes, the best defense is a good offense, right? And in the garden, that means creating physical barriers to keep those pesky critters at bay. Row covers are like a lightweight blanket for your plants, protecting them from those pesky flying insects that love to munch on young leaves. And copper tape? Well, that's the secret weapon against slugs and snails. They just can't seem to resist it, and a little strip around your pots or raised beds will send them packing. Don't underestimate the power of a good layer of mulch either. It not only helps retain moisture in the soil, but also acts as a barrier against many soil-dwelling pests. Remember, a well-maintained garden is a happy garden, and these physical barriers are like giving your plants their own little security system. You know I'm all about creating a welcoming atmosphere, and that extends to our gardens too. But this time, we're rolling out the welcome mat for the beneficial insects. One of the easiest ways to attract these helpful critters is by planting a variety of flowers. Ladybugs, for instance, are voracious eaters of aphids, and lacewings are like tiny ninjas when it comes to controlling those soft-bodied insects. And don't forget about our feathered friends. Adding a birdhouse or two to your garden is like sending out a dinner invitation to those pest-loving birds. Just imagine them swooping in and feasting on those caterpillars and beetles. It's nature's own pest control service right in your backyard. Now, even with all these natural pest control methods in place, it's important to remember that vigilance is key. Think of yourself as a garden detective, regularly patrolling your domain and keeping an eye out for any signs of trouble. Early detection is everything when it comes to pest control. So make it a habit to spend a few minutes each day strolling through your garden. Look under leaves, around stems, and in the soil for any unusual activity. A little online research or a quick chat with your local nursery expert can go a long way in ensuring you're taking the right approach. Congratulations, y'all! You're well on your way to becoming a pest control pro. Embrace these natural pest control tricks and watch your garden flourish. Trust me, the joy of harvesting your own fresh produce or admiring those vibrant blooms makes it all worthwhile. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more beginner gardening tips and tricks. Happy gardening!